Hello and welcome back to Awakening the Cottage. This time I had some audio issues with the GoPro, so I'm doing a voiceover for the introduction. In the video today you'll find I'll be mowing and generally cleaning up around the outside of the house, and even some outside the house. I'll show you a bit more around the garden area. Let's get into it. Looking good. I don't know where the camera cut out. I'm so new to this. I was telling you about the grass here. I cut it right back. I can actually see the corner now, which you couldn't before. And I'm just going to wait until all of these little bits, the long pieces, are springing back up again, and I can cut them, because it'll just spring back over time. What I'm going to do next is try to remove some of this. Now I know I can't just pull it off, but we've got it's a lime wash, I think, on there, which I'm going to be reapplying anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal if I pull it out. It just needs to come off. So I probably won't get the top bit done, because that is just going to be, I need a ladder and things like that I don't have right now. But my goal is to get rid of that green wall. So let's see if I can get rid of that. It's about midday, so I've got another 8-9 hours left. So here we go. All right, let's see how it goes. So let's go through it. I don't really want to. Well, I need a brush for that. I do have one, which I'll try and brush off shortly. I didn't want to pull out. Excuse me, bitten by something. I didn't want to pull out anything that was difficult. So there was one there, that hanging one, just there, was difficult to pull out. I don't want to do that because I don't want to break the roof anymore. You can see there's a fair bit up there I won't be able to get without a ladder. But some of these, I pulled all these ones out. Usually the small ones are the ones that come out, and they had the biggest roots, and, funny enough. So yeah, I've pulled out a bit of that render, but I don't really care because it hasn't pulled out the lime in between. And this indentation here that looks like a block isn't a block, it's a concrete. So that's or cement. That's a cement rendered finish, which is coming off. They do look cool. I don't know if I can get away with leaving them there and then exposing. So keep this, but then exposing the stone underneath, and then keeping this. I don't know if that's going to ruin anything, but I'd like to probably keep them so that they don't destroy the original look, because if over this side, I think it makes the house just excuse me, something's biting inside my shoe. Anyway, so yeah, this side's the same, and I want to try and keep that look because I do want to keep as much as I can about the uniqueness of this house. And I'm even thinking the yellow door, not that one. There's a bit of a problem with that one. And actually, look, there isn't even a handle. I don't know if you can see that. See, the handle's been snapped off. At least I got a letterbox. All right, it's a bit later on, and I have managed to get through this. I have been bitten so many times. This is unbelievable. All right, here we go. Look how good it looks. I've taken some branches down. I'm swinging all over the place. I've taken some branches off here because I didn't want to bang my head on them. And it lightens up the branch. So see the gap in between there? That was resting on the wall before, so I'm glad I did that. Don't want it falling down, but this is one step closer. I'm not going to bother with that part. I'm going to do that with something else. So we've got the other entry here. This part, this was hard. This was really high and it was full of bags and rubbish. And this thing, I don't know what this is, but it's some steel bar. No idea what that is, but didn't make a very good noise. And there's lots of these tiles. They're not really tiles. They're it's vinyl tiles. Whether you call them tiles or not, maybe I'm spoilt. Anyway, so we're through. I can't get through there because these boulders are in the way. I'll sort them out at some point. But at least you've got a better idea now of what it really looks like. I'll be attacking some of this tomorrow, minus the ladder, so up to whatever height I can reach without standing on something. Let's have a look in here, because we've got the room. It's an indoor garden. Yeah. So it's a bit all over the place, you could say, but I'll be coming in here and sorting all this out. I don't know what this is. What is going on? Paint on lime. Looks like someone's tried to have a dinner there, because that wasn't open last time I came in. Well, I didn't come in before, but last time I've seen this. So it looks like someone's been here. Oh, there's a book. I have no idea what that says. I can read, but I just can't read that. Okay. So there you go. I'm not going to go through the whole place because I just don't want to today. I'll go home. So I was just attacking jungle from this side. I've done it with a bit of lawnmower. It's pretty easy because it breaks it down a bit with the mower. And this is fairly light anyway. I'm just going to take it easy because I don't want to hit anything like this. Which is some tape they put up, must get the cows out or something. But I went along here because I want to try and get that down as much as I can. Went all the way up here. Apologies for the out of breathness. Yeah, there's the. I've got to go over that one again just to make sure that it's clear. But yeah, it looks great. I like it. And the other side, I haven't quite got where I want, but this obviously isn't the main road. There's not much going on this road. I haven't had a car go past yet. So in here, I really want to sort this out because this bit in here is actually a driveway. So between there and there, I think it's about there, is wall. So, there's no wall between there, but there's wall either side of it. So I want to try and get to that once I buy I need to buy some 2-stroke mix and hopefully fix the streamer that I got lended to me. But those bushes in there are taller than me. Right, so they'll be 6'2", 3 maybe. Some up the back are probably closer to 6.5, 7. So that's going to be fun. That is going to be a great video. And I'm not looking forward to cutting that tree down. Look how big it is. Yeah, so through here, I don't think I need to do anything. What's happened here? I might actually have to come and mow this. see it's all overgrown here. I should mow here though so that it's somewhat tidy. Yeah, there's not much going on. It's pretty quiet. Look at the view though. I don't know if you can see that. I can see anything there. These flies are still on me. So yeah, I'm happy with the view. I got the person that was talking to me about the lent me the mower and all that. He's such a great guy. He's got a carpenter that he knows. So just so happens I need one of those. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. That tree doesn't look like it's doing too good. Another one that's going to go probably. And I'm not looking forward to what made that. Hopefully they're nothing like our spiders. But this is why I need to cut it back, because see that rock's moved. That's moved fairly recently, you can tell. So I don't want this to be spilling out on the road and hurting someone or causing an accident. So all of this has to go ASAP. Yeah, look here. I don't want that causing anyone any problems. There are a lot of tractors around here, so it doesn't really. It's not going to be a big deal if it is a tractor, but you know, if it's a small car or a bike or whatever, don't want to worry about that. All right, well, I'll prop you up and show you the rest of the mowing. Hopefully, it doesn't bore you to tears. If it does, let me know. Or let me know either way. If you really like the mowing stuff, or you'd rather me work on the vines. There's plenty of vine to go, so you'll have plenty of that. And this will probably all grow back by the time I get it finished. I wonder what this is. These look cool, and they're kind of randomly through it. I just don't know what it is they're attached to and whether it's a pest. But if it's attached to these, it's coming out. But there's lots of them. See all the white flowers? I'm assuming it's the terribly invasive prickle bushes. But yeah, lovely yellow flowers. Oh, the white flowers, they're great. I've got the wall here. Let's just get distracted and show you this. So I need to see what the deal is with that as well, because I want to put a gate there eventually. And I think my land, that's some comms tower, but I think my land, there it is. So see that wall just there? You can see the ivy or something growing on it. That will be my land starting. So I've got a bit of a, so I'm blowing the fly off my hand. I've got a wall here and it comes down here and across. And I have to sturdy this up a bit so that I can eventually put a gate there. Keep out, well, it probably won't keep out anyone, but it'll keep out things we don't want going in there. Especially if those big animals come in and they just go, hey, there's a lot of weeds. I don't want them falling in that septic tank because it won't be ready for a while. All right, let's attack this. I might do that part first, and then I'll flip you over and we'll do this bit. All right, hang in there, guys. So there you go. I still have a bit to do tomorrow, but I've made a lot of progress today, and I don't need to do that bit behind me. That's gonna take another time, but I'd like to probably do a little bit more on the mower as the grass kind of comes back from being flattened overnight, and then it should be done. And that should be good for a couple of weeks at least. Maybe not, who knows, a week, who knows. It seems to grow really quick. But yeah, it's looking really good. I'm really happy with that. And the vines are coming off pretty easily because they've been killed already. They've sprayed them or something before I even got here. So they've been dead for a long time. So I think at some point someone sprayed them, and they're easily coming off. I've been trying to get them off the trees as well. I'll show you this other tree. Oh my, I'm so sick of these flies. Whew, they really bite you. I had one bite me in the back of the neck. Now, this is the wall. I don't know if I even recorded this. The GoPro went out, so I've done a lot of this work without the video recording. So you can see it's pretty good. It looks pretty cool. All of that needs to be pointed. It's going to be repointed because it's in concrete, whereas all of this is lime, I believe. Yeah, this one's lime. But check out the bathroom. It's pretty roomy. Yeah. Well, I think I might have already showed you that. It's just a funny joke. Let's show you this tree, what I did with a vine, because it just helps it not grow back. And I want to make sure that I don't have to deal with this vine for too long. So you just cut it off. Because it was dead, it was easy coming off anyway. But it's not fully dead. Whoops, sorry about that. So there's new growth, but it looks like it's dead because it's detached. But still, it's definitely still green. And I've just done all that. I'll get rid of those as soon as I can. This bit I was pointing to. I'll get rid of that. This tree is probably going to go because it's it's leaning towards the house. See, so those two are going because they're right near. All of those trees are going. Why? Because I don't want it to hit the roof. It will destroy that building if it hits them. And these two behind me are going. These two are going to have to go. I can't do that because I'm not very good with heights or chainsaws. And I like my little limbs attached. So, yeah, I just don't want to risk the house at all. Let's see what we've got. We've got this one here. This one's alright, but I think I can cut that one down myself because it seems to be just a lot of little branches, so I can just attack that one a bit at a time. It's not such a big deal. This one here behind me, the sun gets out the way, is close to the house, and it's big enough to be a problem if it falls. So I think it's going to have to go. And this one here, it looks like it's damaged or dying or whatever. So that's going to have to go too. I wanted to plant a heap of fruit trees. So maybe, excuse me. I'll plant a few fruit trees and they'll be over there along the back fence. Maybe a metre or so in because I want to be able to grow enough fruit. So probably apples and pears and whatever else grows. I think apples and pears definitely grow here. I can't grow anything exotic. I'm not putting in a greenhouse. So we'll see. That's it for today. I'm going to get back, shower, because I don't smell, but I don't feel too good. I'm pretty dirty. Anyway, I'll catch you later.